Hello everyone, my name is Heather Autumn and welcome to my channel. So we're going camping. So I've gone camping here before. This is at Dunes Edge in Provincetown or by that area. And it was so much fun, but I stayed for 2 nights. So I got there, check-ins at noon, and then, by the time I set up my tent, everything was ready to go, and it was like the day was gone. So I decided to book an additional day so we can hopefully see a little bit more of the sights around there. There's a lighthouse I want to check out. There's a little forest area that I want to walk through. And of course, we're going to be going to P-Town for their Pride Parade just to see what that's like, because that's always fun. And yeah, so I have a big drive ahead of me and I'm happy to take you along. This will be at least a 2-parter. And if you haven't seen the other one, please check either here or here. I'll link it, or also in the description below. But with that, let's pack up, let's get going. I got all of the food shopping done. I know I only showed you guys segments, but it was crowded. I have trouble recording if it's too crowded, and I have trouble recording if it's too empty. I don't know what my problem is. I just have anxiety around that. So I got a few items, and it's about 11 o'clock. The campsite doesn't open till noon. So I'm gonna go down there and see if they'll let me set up early maybe. We'll see. But I got lunch for today, dinner for tonight, and then breakfast for tomorrow, and then we're heading into P-Town tomorrow, so that'll be fun. All right, so let's head over to the campground. So we're here. Behind me is our camping spot for the next few days, and super easy to check in. And I realized that I had left my mug at home, so I got a new Dunes Edge mug, but it comes with a free cup of coffee, so that works. All right, so let's check out our location and get set up. All right, so here it is. Pretty big lot, actually. So we'll set this tent up over here. We have our table, and then this is our power out. So overall, it's pretty big. That's my car. Then we have this whole space here for a tent. So let's get set up. So you don't understand how happy I am, because for the last few days, I've been watching the weather, and it was supposed to rain and be cold the whole time I was gonna be here, and I was really bummed about that. But then yesterday was torrential rain, and I talked to one of the shop owners, and they were like, oh yeah, yesterday it rained all day, and now it's blue skies, sunshine, it's warm, it's comfortably warm, it's not over hot, and so it's this couldn't be better weather. So here's all the stuff I packed. That is my tent, and then all of my camping gear. That's food and everything. That'll be fun to put where it needs to go. And then here's my secret talent. This is the thing that brings the boys to the yard for me. And it's that I can repack my tent back into its original carrier. Yeah, I did that. I did that the last time I went camping. I also had to air that thing out in my apartment, because the last time I went camping, it was cold and rainy. Yeah, I had to sit out in my living room for 3 days drying off. But it's all good, and I got it back in its box.
We're going to start out with the poles. And this is just kind of a magic trick that happens if you just keep waving it around until it forms the shape that you want.
Watch out for my eyes.
So So it's set up really easily, a lot easier than last time, and I remembered two things that I forgot. One is that I forgot a broom, so there's a bunch of like sand from last time and things like that, so I'll have to clean that out later. And the other thing I forgot was my hair dryer, so that'll be fun. I don't normally like letting my hair air dry, but what are you gonna do? So last camping trip I made shrimp tacos, and it was a whole thing, and it was fun, but it was kind of stressful in that I had to get all the ingredients, and then it sucked even more because I had all these ingredients that I had to throw out eventually because I don't have a fridge or anything like that. So I might cook something, I'm not sure, but I'm kind of keeping it really chill today and just focusing on having fun. Now I'm inside the tent and I love it. It's huge. So I hung some Buddhist Tibetan prayer flags right there, and that's just a sign really to let all the mosquitoes know that if they don't like their current reincarnation, I could help them go to their next one. And there was a whole bunch, so yeah, a lot of new reincarnated people, I guess. I'm sure they were horrible people in real life. Soul sucking. I also invested in this little broom and dustpan for obvious reasons, but yeah, I can't have that in the tent. Alright, so when you come in, this is the bedroom. So I packed a lot lighter. I have my makeup bag, clothes, towels, and a washcloth. Up there is like my toothbrush, toothpaste, then of course my bed. I brought a book. I also brought my laptop because I'm gonna have a lot of footage and I'm gonna have to upload it at some point. I have my little lantern, and then I have like more stuff, my suntan lotion, bug repellent, and my shampoo, conditioner, things like that. This whole thing zips up, as well as these sides, and I decided to leave the top open because it's not going to be raining tonight. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun to watch the stars at night. So that's my camping bedroom. All right, so our grill is ready to go. So for dinner, I decided to keep it simple, and I'm just having these skewers, garlic butter that looks really good. And with those, I'll be having some asparagus, as well as some little potatoes. So the meat is done really well, and trying it this way gives me more ideas. Like maybe next time I can make my own marinade or something like that and bring it up next time. Let's try some of these potatoes. It's a little crunchy. I'm not used to cooking on a grill because I don't actually have the room to do that at my apartment. So this is like the one time a year I get to try grill cooking. And the asparagus. The asparagus turned out really good. The potatoes are a little crunchy, so I'm gonna eat my dinner. It is looking overcast. I'm kind of wondering if I should put a rain tarp over my tent. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my dinner while it's hot and go from there. It just wouldn't be a camping trip if we didn't have a s'more. I don't know if you can see, top is off on my tent, so I can see the stars from here. I'm not sure if it's picking up on this camera, but it is really dark. All right, so it's around 9 o'clock at night and it's pitch black where I'm camping. I have all my makeup off and I'm gonna close it out here. Thank you so much for watching, and of course next Sunday I will have the part 2 of this episode, and it should be fun because we're heading into P-Town. But thank you again for watching, and I will see you next Sunday. All right, bye.